All right. Great evening, each and every one of you. It is day 18 of 28 days of self love. And I'm here with you all again. For those of you who tuned in the past and you're watching on tonight, welcome back. And for those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, welcome. We've talked about what we're doing on this month. And this month, we've decided that we were going to show ourselves some love. And we talked about at the beginning of the month that it's not in a narcissistic or self seeking way, but we are focusing on loving ourselves so we can be in a better position to love someone else. All right. So before we go into tonight's content, let's start off by sharing the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number. And that number is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that number is 1-800-273-8255. If no one's told you today that you're needed, you're loved, and you're important, let me tell you, you're needed, you're loved, and you're important. On tonight, our topic is be patient yet persistent. So, again, our topic for tonight is be patient yet persistent. So, what does that mean? We've probably all heard that patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. And what does that mean? It means having the ability to wait for something without getting angry or upset. And having the ability to do that, that's a very valuable quality to have. So, patience, the definition for patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry and upset. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, that seems like that's something that's hard to do. And again, I know that being patient or practicing patience is something that you improve upon over time. It's not something that you're going to decide to do and it's easy for you right from the start. But this is something that you practice. And let me know, give me a thumbs up or a heart to let me know if you can hear me on tonight. Patience is the capacity, again, to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. And again, that's hard. Sometimes being patient is hard. But why is it important for us to be patient? Let's talk about that on tonight. Some important reasons why that we should operate in patience. So, number one, patience improves our ability to accept setbacks and enjoy life much more. So it improves our ability to set upset. I can't even really talk tonight. Being patient improves our ability to accept setbacks and enjoy life more, much more. Sometimes we've heard the saying that good things come to those who wait, and that is so true. If we have the ability to wait, we can definitely operate in that patience, and it improves our ability to handle setbacks more because in life there will be setbacks. I'm pretty sure if you haven't had one yet while you've been living, keep on living. I'm pretty sure you will. So, one thing that can help us with the skill of patience is adjusting our expectations so that we are being more realistic. Sometimes we have really high expectations, and having expectations, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes we set our expectations up so high that we cause ourselves more harm than we do good. So there are going to be delays in our life, as I already stated. But it's up to us to choose our attitude towards it. Being patient is surrendering to what is and accepting it as a reality. And I know sometimes we think about that word surrender and we like, wait, I'm surrendering to what? But no, it's just really accepting what is and not really overlooking what can be. So our job is not to fight against it, but to believe, work towards, and wait patiently until it comes to pass. So there are some things in our life that, yes, we're going to receive, but we have to operate in patience. Like we have to be patient in order to get there. So we must believe, continue to believe in the thing. We must also continue to work towards it and then also patiently wait for it. When we practice patience will have a physical, we if when we practice patience, it will make us physically healthier as a person. So being impatient can cause us stress, and we talked about stress a couple of nights ago. It can cause us to be angry, which has a negative impact on our health. So when we're not patient, I've learned that being impatient can cause hypertension, so that high blood pressure, high cholesterol, ulcers, heart disease, and even stroke. So when we're not operating in patience, those things can occur. It can affect our health. Patience also helps you to develop a healthy attitude. So impatient people, they are often unhappy and irritated people who focus on the negative rather than the positive. And most time they believe that nothing ever seems to go their way. I'm not sure if you've ever been around anyone like that, but those people are not good or not healthy. I mean, they're not having a healthy attitude. And a lot of times you don't want to be around the negativity. So patient people have a greater sense of gratitude. And last night we talked about being grateful, and this skill of patience will help you be less focused on what isn't happening, but more focused on being present in life as it is occurring. And we talked about that on last night, like focusing on being in the moment and accepting the things that is currently happening rather than always looking forward and stressing ourselves over that. And we talked about how that affects our health as well. So patience, lastly, it transforms our relationships. When we're patient in our relationships grow. So we can all benefit from practicing patience. And notice I said practice. This is something that happens over time. We grow in this thing. So we don't wake up tomorrow, hey, I'm a patient person. So I'm still working on it day by day. That's all I have for you on tonight. I hope you've gotten something out of this. If you're watching it on the replay, make sure to drop me a comment, give me a heart or a thumbs up. Let me know that you've listened to it. Give me a comment. Let me know what you got out of it. And y'all already know what I'm going to say. If no one has told you on today, let me be the very first to say, I love you. All right. Enjoy your weekend and have a great night.